Hello everybody, this is Hop to the Hippity Hop bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary. And this is a game I played, it wasn't a part of the tournament that I held at my school, but it was after the tournament where I wanted to play against Bruce, which is not his actual name, but he is a guy who lives on one floor above me. Yeah, he's on the 5th floor, but he is a very high level diamond player. So yeah, I just wanted to face him for fun, and he's really good, so I'm really going to need to step up my game for this one. But anyways, he is an 1800 diamond level player. Very sneaky Terran player. And he does a good job of countering my build that... Actually, he does a good job of countering builds that a lot of Zerg players go for. And really, against Terran versus Zerg, most Zerg players do go for a lot of speedlings in the beginning, and then they transition into banelings, and then eventually get that Mutalisk... Or not Mutalisk, then, that Spire. And really, what you're going to see Bruce do is pretty much a hard counter to that beginning. And yeah, we'll just kind of like jump into the game now. So he's going to be on Scrap Station. I'm spawning over here on the right side as the Blue Zerg, and Bruce is going to be spawning over here on the left side as the Return. And I do have a drone in his base, and I'm going to be trying to steal his gas. And yeah, he's going to be getting a nice little wall in here. Probably going to get another barracks or a factory and whatnot. Good thing I know this game and I have played it and you guys don't, so I'll try my best not to spoil it. And actually canceling that extractor so I can actually come around here and kind of hop around, see what's going on. I'm going to be stealing that gas again. Just kind of, you know, try to be annoying and delay that gas as much as possible. Which is actually a very smart thing that I'm doing, as you'll see soon enough. And now he's going to grab a couple more SCVs and throw them into the refinery. And yeah, as you can see so far, I'm going for a really early extractor as well as a spawning pool. I didn't get that hatchery just yet, and now I'm going to be grabbing that because I do have that. I do have 300 minerals. Am I going to grab that? Oh, wow, I grabbed that really late when I had 400, so not too great there. And actually, see, this is one mistake. I really should have stayed on that gas and just built it. Just let it build, I mean, instead of going away trying to save that drone. But, you know, I don't mind saving one drone. And it looks like we're both kind of at the watchtower, kind of staring each other down. Funny little trick there. Anyways, there is a Marine right at the front to deny any scouting. Now, there we go. I'm getting that hatchery. Somewhat late. I did opt to go for a 14... I think it was a 14 extractor, 14 pool. No, it was a pool first and then an extractor. Just because I don't have a 100 gas just yet. I'm getting that queen as well. So yeah, it's pretty safe to go early hatch in this on this map, just because it's pretty easy to defend your natural expansion. But what do we see here? We do see a factory. So yeah, we're most likely going to be seeing some Hellion play. So I really should have delayed that gas, because he is building another factory as well. And you know, factories are not cheap on gas. They're actually quite expensive. And I actually did manage to kill off that SCV. So yay, hooray for me. I do have a few Zerglings out on the field now, and a Queen as well. Getting that speed that is so needed. And there is that Baneling's Nest as well. Because getting that pretty, I guess that's pretty standard. But if you look on the drone count, I am actually a little bit behind because I did put down so many production buildings. As well as getting another gas semi-early. I actually don't know why I chose to get that gas really early. But as you can see, 4 drones are now going to be popping out. I do have my Zerglings in the front, and I'm going to be like, oh god, there is the tech lab. So you can kind of see what is going to be coming. He's going to be going for those infernal pre-igniters. There we go. And yes, I got it right. So he's going to be going for those infernal pre-igniter Hellions. And they are just extremely hard to deal with. Zerglings just get toasted by them so easily. And yeah, so far he's just getting a Marauder out as well. So he only has about 4 Marines, and I'm going to be coming in with my Zerglings to keep scouting to see how many Hellions he does opt to get. And there is the Blue Flame research coming up. And this could be really troublesome, but look what I did here. I did build the Roachhorn over in my expansion, so he did not scan and see that. Instead, he saw Baneling's Nest, so he's going to feel safe coming in and attacking me with his Hellions. So a little kind of mind trick that I did there, getting that Roachhorn as well. So this is going to actually set me back pretty far in drones, as you can see. Yeah, I'm actually really far behind. I should be way ahead. And there we go, 5 drones going to be popping out very soon. Bam, now I am just a bit ahead, but I should have a lot more drones by now. And do have a spine crawler coming up as well, because I think I was expecting him to do some kind of drop, but there's actually another factory instead of a starport. So yeah, producing out of 2 factories, he's going to have a lot of Hellions when he does move out. So this is a very good build against Zerg, who do go that very standard Muta Bling into Mutalisk build. Or did I say Muta Bling? I mean Zerg, Blings, and then Mutalisks. There we go. So yeah, those are a lot of Hellions. And once that upgrade does go up, it gives him plus 10 damage to light damage, or to light units. So it's going to be doing 24 damage to Zerglings in a straight line. So they do a bunch of damage. Another engineering berry going down as well to be fending off those mutas when they do eventually come. And yeah, here are my roaches. So I am going to be so prepared for this. I actually lost the first game, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't be too interested in watching that game, because he pretty much just does this kind of a rush with these Hellions and kills me. So yeah, this is a little more interesting, and it's a little longer game. So I have my roaches nicely positioned at the top of the ramp. And if you look in the production tab, I do have 3 more roaches coming out. So I'm going to be safe actually making a nice crescent here with my mouse, as you can see. So I'm defending not only my natural expansion, but my main expansion as well. So it looks like Bruce is going to be moving out pretty soon with his blue famed Hellions, but he's just moving out with only his Hellions, and no roaches, or no Marauders as well as Marines are going to be coming in. As you can see, there's a nice spread from me, and he's going to be coming in, and I'm going to be completely denying that, and he's going to be forced to back out. Now at this point, I do have a bunch of roaches, a little too many, so I'm going to be opting to go for the back rocks. And wow, I overproduced way too many roaches. Maybe even 5 roaches might have been nice, but for the time being, I'm going to be opting to use these roaches to do some sort of counterattack, because I do have way too many. So yeah, you never want your army just kind of, stagnant and just standing around doing nothing. So I'm going to be breaking down the back rocks. I do have an overseer, or not overseer, an overlord in the back here. It actually should be an overseer, because I really definitely should be scouting. And as you can see, that spire is coming up as well. A little late. I would have actually wanted to get that a little sooner, but the problem is I got way too many roaches, and I'm way behind in the harvester count. Only 31. I should be having like, I don't know, maybe about 45 drones at this point. But yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty far behind. And looks like Bruce is going to be opting to go for an expansion as well. And you look at this, he already has set up his missile turrets. So he is well prepared for these Mutalisks. One thing I don't like is actually he got a lot of Marauders, which is quite strange. You actually want to get more Marines just to deal with those Mutalisks, because they do a lot of damage. But instead, Bruce does get Marauders. And Marauders actually aren't that bad. I think he only produced, but the thing is, he's continuing to produce Marauders, but you only want a few Marauders to defend your Marine ball from Banelings, because Marauders basically don't take much damage at all. And here we go, I did break down the back rock, so I'm going to be coming in to do some sort of attack, but he does have a lot of Marauders, which are going to be doing a lot of damage against my roaches. So this might have been a bad move. I really should not have attacked. And really, Bruce did not take advantage of this, but notice, here is my whole army. And here is everything else I have. Pretty much nothing. I did save up a lot of gas and minerals for 10 mutas though, so I'm actually pretty proud of my timing there. I was saving up, so I was aware of it and wasn't just randomly timing that out. But one problem with that is I actually lost all my roaches. I don't know why I even decided to get Burrow. That's one strange thing. Maybe I misclicked it, but I did get Burrow for some strange reason. I do have my rally point set up here, so my mutas will fly there. And a tech lab going on that factory, and he's going to be opting to build a armory soon, I think, to get those Thors out to defend those Mutalisks. And now he's going to be transferring a bunch of SCVs to his natural expansion, but my mutas are now out. I'm going to be trying to clump them up into a ball, and I do see missile turrets out, so I'm like, oh shoot. He was one step ahead of me getting those missile turrets. I'm going to be flying by, actually losing a lot. And here is one very critical moment. Watch here. Armory being built. I pick off his SCV, and he doesn't notice. Notice how he's not putting another SCV on the armory. So yeah, at this point, look at how many Marines he has. He only has 2 Marines. So my mutas are going to be raining free in his base. I should pick off this SCV right here. Pick it off. And I really should be opting to pick off all these SCVs too. So very stupid move on my part. I'm trying to actually pick off his SCVs that are just kind of running around, which I guess isn't a bad choice. But now he does have missile turrets up, so Kind of stupid. It kind of prevents me from doing any damage to his natural expansion. But a lot of his production facilities are pretty open, and now I'm trying to pick off every Marine that is being rallied, and this is so good. Right now I have a huge lead against him. There is a gap in his base, and what are my Zerglings doing? Nothing. They're just standing around here. I should have swarmed in with Zerglings, taken down these turrets, and I would have done so much damage, and still,